It would have to be pretty bad because I've actually met Meatloaf. In fact, I've been an engineer for one of his shows here in New Zealand, so and I got to know the guy. Believe me, it would have to be pretty bad, to be honest with you. 18 after 10 o'clock, it is 15 degrees downtown, heading for our high now, and believe me, mine is 18 degrees. Barbara's is 21 today. I think actually Barbara's going to win just quietly, but we won't tell her that. Weatherman's 14 degrees, didn't stand a chance, went zipping straight on past that. So we'll see how the day pans out. It is Tuesday, September the 7th, and let me do this.
Galaxy 107 FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I got to welcome everybody along this, joining us on Facebook Live right now. If you're going to be joining us a little later on over there on YouTube, yeah, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Literally. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. And believe me, that way you get notifications for when we have important people. Tina, nice to have you on board, Tina, and welcome back again. And Sean, love you, Sean. We really, really do. Today we've got the man himself. Yes, Kadooh. No longer Kadooh sauce. He's gone through a name change. We've just dropped the sauce. No more Barbie on the end of it, which means maybe I'm just not going to get there anymore. But I tell you what, he's getting involved with alcohol now. We're going to talk about that a little later on. Angel says hello. Nice, Tina. And loved Angel as well. Very, very nice to have you guys with us. And believe me, nice to have you on board again, my bro.
Thanks for having me. It's always nice to sit down and shoot the breeze.
Yeah, well, talking of breeze, the very first time I ever met you, you were on top of a roof, really, weren't you?
That's true. I decided to change locations this time.
Inside a house, not on the top of it. I get it.
That's
I really
right.
do.
Safer.
Yeah, literally. Now, my bro, we're going to start off with something to roll on. Now, let's refresh our audio audience's memories, because it has been, what, almost 2 years now since we last met?
Yes. The first time we contacted each other was, I think, 2019. Would have been the somewhere around there, because it was sunny and I was on a roof. And yeah, it's been a little while. I released that self-titled debut, or my debut country EP, in 2019, and I've been looking for something to roll on for a while now.
Have you not found a stable table even? It works that way.
Well, it's not too bad, you know. Something flat works. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, I used to use old album covers.
Nice. Now this album cover's a little small.
Yeah, kind of. Well, you can still get a paper on it.
It's true.
You can. But I tell you what, let's go and do this, because believe me, I'm absolutely excited to have Kadooh joining us again. And believe me, the next track you are going to love. I know you really, really are, because we're going to release it, and it's something special. But in the meantime, here's something to roll on Galaxy. Oh, God, it's hot in here. Wow.
It's it's great that you guys are still rolling that tune, because like I did a radio promo tour in Canada, and there wasn't one station that wanted to add that song.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
it's a good
I
song.
tell you what,
We like it.
we get a lot of requests for it,
Yeah.
and we're still getting 24 reasons for everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I was really surprised, because Something to Roll On was the first song that we ever wrote.
Sorry, guys. Oh, dearie dear.
And I always thought that one was great, but thank you for playing it.
Oh, believe me, my bro, I love it. I really, really do. Now, I've got to let you know, as you know, that we, after this, do a couple of crazy photos, and you get a copy of everything that we do. But Barbara also does a movie these days, and something a little that we're actually experimenting with, and everybody loves this, is we're going to turn you into a cartoon.
Oh, perfect.
Believe me, you'll love it. You will. And crazily enough, when I say to people, go and have a look later on YouTube, they go and have a look at the interview. Yeah, fair enough. But then they discover that there's the cartoon version and they repetitively go and have a look at that one.
That's awesome.
I
That's
don't know what it
perfect.
is.
I feel like my life has been a giant cartoon anyway, so that's perfect.
Well, then you've come full circle, right? There you go.
Fruition.
Yeah, tuna. Really? You want one like that?
Yes, you want this.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I see. Well, I tell you what, maybe I
Kadooh
might
send
be
you?
able to get Kadooh to send you one. Really?
We got to make more. They flew off the shelf like hotcakes.
Yeah, believe me, I feel very honoured to actually have one, and thank you for sending it to me.
You're very welcome. I'm very appreciative for all the support you guys give me.
Oh, look, you're right here behind me with Kadooh
Right.
written on it. Every interview, people can see this, literally, and they get
Awesome.
on the interwebby thing and go and have a look, and before you know it,
Yeah,
you've sold at least 2 more koozies.
right? Yeah. I'm slowly creating the fun to get over there and play.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a cool thing. Go Cubs. Okay. Sean Simpson says, yay, go Cubs. Linda Temple's on board. Nice to have you on board, Linda. Let's go back to the desk.
Give me something to roll on.
Now, guys, let me put you in the picture here because I think this is the very best bio I have ever read. You know, it's a whole book here. It is, you know, the life story of Kadooh, summed up in one page. But believe me, I want you to have a look at the very top of this because that's why I think it's the very best bio I have ever read. Here, let me read it for you, and believe me, you're going to be fascinated. Vancouver-based country artist Kadooh and Nickelback's Chad Kroeger have teamed up for the ultimate party anthem Rattlesnake Bite, releasing today with Galaxy 107fm. Where did that come from? That's fantastic! Love that! Kadooh, welcome back again, my friend. Chad Kroeger, tell me all about this. How the heck did this happen?
Well, we grew up together in a small little Canadian town in Alberta. So I've known the man for a few years of my life now. And I was plunking through a little acoustic riff, and we were in the same room together and hanging out, and he asked me where that came from, and I said, oh, little something I wrote, and he's like, come on, you didn't write that, did you? And I'm like, yes, I wrote it, because that's the kind of relationship we have. Like we're kind of like we're more brothers even than we are friends. So it's been he's a pretty cool guy to have around, and he looked at me and he said, well, we should be writing that song. And I was like, let's do it. So, you know, I've been around to watch him write some pretty massive hits throughout the years, and to have a guy like that want to sit down and co-write a song with me, I was pretty excited. And he co-wrote Wiser Than Me and Timeless off of the debut EP, but this one was a little more special. It was in my opinion, we really jumped in the studio and we started just plunking away on this thing, and it really just took off on its own. It was great.
My chin's hit the. Chad. Believe me, I know Clyde Hill, the very first manager of Nickelback, and
Yeah.
he tells me quite a bit about back in the day, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm just going to say one thing to you, Kadooh. When can we chat to Chad?
He's a hard guy to lock down. You know, he's
Obviously not for you.
Oh, come on. I only have so many strings here, Grant. I'm not the puppet master.
Neither am I, believe me. But believe me, I would be very, very honoured to be able to have an interview with Chad. You know, maybe 1 or 2 songs, much like what we're doing right now. Well, just let's be honest, let's shoot the shit. Talk this. We would love to be able to do that. And, well, something else I want to talk to you about as well is can we put you into a magazine, my bro?
Well, depends on if it's half nudity or full nudity.
Oh, top hat's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't look good like that. I do in a cartoon. I got to be honest. I look good in a cartoon, but
Yeah, give me the muscles in the cartoon.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give me the Roger Rabbit thing. You know what I mean? But no, for real. This is actually a music magazine. It's coming out of India. A good friend of mine who just had his birthday not so long ago is in charge of this. It's called Lazy Indie Magazine. The region where he actually comes from, Jay, 8 million people in his area, and gosh, bro, I think he knows each and every one of them by their first name, I've got to be honest. But very, very successful magazine. In fact, the next release coming out actually is our interview, and very famous man. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with the band AC/DC.
Rings a bell.
Kind of, yeah. It's got a
Rings the hell's bells.
something like that. Well, originally the very first and founder of the band, the very first lead singer, a guy by the name of Dave Evans. He's going to be the cover boy on this month's magazine. It's going to be fantastic, and believe me. We would love to be able to introduce you to Jay
That would be great.
and get the Kadooh story in his magazine. Do you mind if we introduce you?
Not at all.
Nice. Now, does that give me an interview with Chad?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was you knocking on the back door. Hey, let me in.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to get there. Believe me, I got to try at least. But yeah,
You know
no.
what? I can put the feelers out, and that's all I can do.
Nice. Believe me, Barbara would be the one to talk to, if you know what I mean. So we
She'd be
will.
like, "No way, it's my turn."
We will move heaven and earth to do an interview with Chad. We really, really would. But having
They're,
said
they're
that,
pretty well. They're pretty well liked in your area of the world.
we love them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Believe me, Believe me, usually we have about 15 staff. Right now we're, on a skeleton staff of about 5 right now. And everybody, if their noses isn't pressed up against the glass, they're in here nodding like crazy, going, hell yeah, let's do that. Now, believe me, bro, applaudance for you for even contemplating this, but moreover, rattlesnake bite. Tell me about this. Besides, okay, you were just giving it the plunk, and Chad says, let's do this. Tell me the backstory of the song. Where did the lyrics really come from?
Well, we just kind of, we were sitting in the studio, and we scratched out some music, and we started fumbling through lyrics, and we just decided, like, well, why don't we make it about a dance or a song that you hear when you're out, that just takes all of your focus, and it just, like, the music and everything pulls you out into the dance floor, and then maybe we can walk through some of the steps that the dance was, and it's like just kind of create that, so that inadvertently it gives people that feeling, or it could also create dance moves for people to a little instruction for the song. So we actually rewrote the chorus probably 6 times, I bet you, and just no, it's not good enough. No, better's better, and we finally got to a point where we were both really, really happy with it, and we shot it over to Jeff Johnson, who produced the song with Chad as well, and my EP, and a lot of the songs on the upcoming EP are produced by Jeff as well. And he came back with the bridge, a bit of the bridge idea, and which we really like, that halftime breakdown, and mentioning some other bigger songs that are kind of, we thought, in the same wheelhouse. And Chad and I and Jeff brought the bridge in to fit the rest of the song, and it all really fell together. And at the end of it, we just thought it was a great toe tapper, and really satisfied, really, really happy with where it ended up.
Well, I got to let you know, Kadooh, literally, we've been playing this. We haven't said anything to anybody. We've just been dropping it in there. Getting, like putting the toe in the water, if you know what I mean. Getting the general consensus. Literally. And none of us knew, literally, that Chad was involved. So let's get past that. It's blown up our internet many, many times that we've done it. Literally. In fact, poor Sarah, at reception, she comes and says, Grant, will you absolutely warn me when you're going to do that? Because all of a sudden our machines go crazy. I mean, fair enough, I'll do that. So, yeah, as soon as I play it, I put my head out the window and go, oh, I'm playing it now, so yeah, too late, it's happening. But believe me, we're getting a huge response for it. We really are.
Oh,
and
that's great.
I think it's, as good as 24 Reasons. I do. I also think it's good as, if not better than, Something to Roll On, and a number of other songs that you don't. I think this is your best work right now.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And, well, I tell you what, without further ado, I think we should actually play it. Here at Galaxy, releasing for the very first time to the world, is Kadooh and Rattlesnake Bite, featuring, Chad Kruger, right here at Galaxy. Gosh, we need to employ that Kiwi air conditioning.
But
Where are the girls with the big fan leaves?
The wife fired them. I'm not allowed them anymore.
That usually happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And believe me, no matter how much I put the wife in a bikini, it just doesn't feel the same anymore.
Careful.
here.
Yeah, believe me. My voice in my head is... The voice in my head has been manifesting lately. It has been.
Good morning.
Hey, are you a fan of James Bond?
Yes, yeah.
Do you remember, of course, his new movie is due to come out, his very last movie. But while he was making that, you do realise that he broke his ankle 6 weeks off on the job?
No.
Yeah, believe me. When you're in that game, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure it is.
The promoters and the founders and everybody that was involved in the management of that actually thought, the next James Bond, why don't we make her a woman? Make him a woman. So they put the idea out to the world, literally. The world went, no. They did. They quoted, and believe me, I see it, Ian Fleming wrote James Bond as a man. Leave Moneypenny as a woman, but,
True.
So
but
now
they could have the same sort of presence, but, because there's still a lot of female roles in theater as far as espionage is concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get bad girls.
But yes, you know what? There's a lot of things that the world hasn't opened their mind up yet to that they should. So
well, check this out. They've decided to compromise. Now, the next James Bond is going to be gay.
Well, whatever, that's fine too.
Yeah,
and the thing is, it's like, and what is it? That's another thing that's like, aren't we past this whole what's your sexual preference thing? Like,
well, hold on. Do you know what they're going to call them? 07. Kind of makes you wonder what he's going to do with his Walter PPK, doesn't it? Let's go back to the deal.
Doing the rattlesnake. Doing the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake bite, bite. The rattlesnake bite, bite. The rattlesnake bite, bite. The rattlesnake bite. Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm absolutely elated to catch up with a good friend of ours here at Galaxy, Kadooh. Now, loving Rattlesnake Bite, but Kadooh, anything new coming out after this? Have you got anything in the works?
You betcha. another EP coming out either later this year or early next year. I'm really excited about the songs that we've picked for this next one. The music, in my opinion, just keeps getting better and better, and really, really excited about. I would say they're probably going to have 6 to 7 songs on it, possibly 8, depending. There's a few fighting for the last spot, and we might just say at it. So I was just actually talking with the management and 604 about there's a few that we need to tidy up as far as recording process, and we'll be ripping and raring, and there's lots in the vault that's coming.
So does that mean to say that now you're going to come back for another interview in the near future?
100%. And and let me guess, I bet you want me to bring somebody along.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can bring your girlfriend if you want, but how about Chad?
Well, she's way better looking than Chad is.
Matter of opinion, I've been told.
Yeah. There's arguments coming in on the live feed.
Exactly. But having said that, my friend, I would love to be able to catch up again, release new music with you. Just shoot the breeze, if you know what I mean, and you know, find out exactly where you're at with the with the COVID thing and stuff like that. And believe me, it's not an easy time for anybody around the world, be it an artist, be it a promoter, be it, you know, in the game, literally, it's just not that easy. So I understand your situation there, but would love to be able to come back again and release new music in the near future. I really would. And well, if you want to bring Chad, yeah, okay, you know, fair enough. You know, we'll let him in on the conversation for sure. Don't worry about it. Nick Straub, SVAB, is watching as well. Nice to have you on board, Nick. Now, we're going to have to wrap it up here for now, but looking forward to catching up with you in the near future. Now, you were saying about the millennia stuff that you actually got coming down on a new EP. How would you like to send us a few copies when it's mastered, when it's finished, and we'd do a Kadooh giveaway? What do you reckon?
Yep, we're going to do that for sure. We definitely will do that.
Nice.
As soon as we got some things pressed and it's all said and done, they'll be in. I'll send them over with what's his name, Tom Hanks with the FedEx jet.
Yeah, make sure Wilson's not flying the jet though, okay?
Right. You got it.
Very cool. Now, having said that again, if you've got a chance of adding a T-shirt with it, you know, one of your newer brands, because believe me, just lately people have been getting on the interwebby thing, and today I'm wearing Matty Kadooh. Good. Carbo, as he says, I call it Kadooh. He goes Carbo. Yeah, believe me, he's a voice finalist, I think it was, back in the day as well, you know, and he trains a lot of people going for the voice over in America. But believe me, people get on the interwebby thing, and before you know it, you've got at least 2 or 3 more people looking at your work. You know what I mean?
That's right. And that's what it's all about. And that is what it's all about.
Exactly.
You know, I'll send you guys lots of swag, and we'll definitely do a Kadooh giveaway. That's for sure. I'm always all about that.
Yeah, but I tell you what, when I get this pellet of beer, I'm not sharing it with anybody.
Hint, nudge.
Yeah. You're dealing with a professional here, believe me. Anyway, my friend, don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to do a couple of crazy photos and stuff. But in the meantime, we'll switch back over to the other studio. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.
Kadooh 107. Galaxy FM.